Okay, guys, it's voiceover time. So we are going to get started by prepping what we need for 2 recipes. So we will be using 1 roll of sausage for 2 of our recipes. We just need to fry it up in an iron skillet, crumble it up, and get it nice and done. So I've got an iron skillet. I've got it nice and sizzling hot, and I'm trying to just scoop every little last bit of that sausage out into that pan because we ain't wasting nothing at all. So just scrape and scrape and scrape until you get every last little bit of that sausage, and then we're going to go ahead and fry it up. Take your little meat masher thingy, and we're going to try to crumble it up, but it turns out that this sausage is a little frozen because it came like that from Walmart and you didn't know it. And it's also not making or producing any oil at all, so it is starting to stick. So we have crumbled it up off camera as best as we can because it was a hot mess, and it's still sticking. It is still sticking to that skillet. It's literally not producing any kind of oil. Like, what kind of sausage is this? Actually, it was actually pretty good sausage. It just didn't want to fry up properly. So what we are going to do is take a little bit of oil and just add it in there so we can get things going. Nothing was happening here. It was just sticking to the bottom of the skillet. So crumble it up. Use your little meat crumbler. Use a spatula, whatever you want, as fine as you want. We like ours pretty fine just because that's my preference. So go ahead and get that going so we can go ahead and cook this up. And in a second, I'm going to show you how we're going to use it. Like I said, we're using this for 2 different recipes. And here she is, all nice, all cooked up, all ready to go. We're still stirring her around just so I can make sure that there is no pink pieces because you guys know me, I'm anxious about that. Okay, breakfast number 1. Emily, that is backwards. Get yourself together. You will need 2 packages of the Martha White blueberry muffin mix. Honestly, any muffin mix, that's your preference. And we are just going to fix that to the package directions. So add in a 1/2 cup of milk per package. So I did 2. That will be 1 cup of milk. And we are going to whisk that together until it is well combined. There's no lumps. There's no little pockets of muffin mix anywhere. That way we can get ready and going ahead. And we are going to add 1/2 of our sausage that we just prepared. So add in 1/2 of it. It's still a little steamy. I know what you guys are going to say. Emily, you should have let that cool down because it could curdle your milk. It didn't curdle my milk. It's fine. I probably should have let it cool down, but honestly, I just didn't think about it until this moment right here. But it all turned out okay. It did not curdle my milk. It turned out perfectly fine. I used about 1/2 my sausage mix. You can use more if you prefer more. Just going to whisk that up and make sure it is well incorporated. I'm adding a little bit more. Just a little bit more because I was like, why not? So just make sure it is well incorporated. That way everything is evenly mixed through. And then we have our oiled muffin tin. I'm using the hearts just because I thought they were cute. And you're going to go and you're going to very clumsily and probably very messily scoop this into your little muffin tin. You're probably going to go in and order a filling in your little muffin holes that's going to drive people crazy. And they're going to say, girl, why are you doing it like that? Why are you not going in order? Well, I don't know. That's just how my brain works. And here I am just thinking, oh my gosh, don't spill it. Don't make a mess. You're just going to have to clean it up in a minute. And then you're going to have to tell everybody, you made a mess. You made a mess. But it's okay, because I'm going to make a mess anyway, regardless of whether you guys are watching me or not. So they don't look too bad. And I did have enough left over. I didn't want to use up another muffin pan because, guys, those things are the bane of my existence when it comes to cleaning them. They're so obnoxious, aren't they? So I just got a pre-greased casserole dish, and I'm going to pour the rest of my muffin mix in there. And we're just going to make it in a little casserole dish, and it's going to turn out just as good and just as yummy. And honestly, we ate this for dinner as well. It was super good with some hot sauce on top and a little bit of syrup. It was so good. We're going to bake this at 375 until they're done. Look at them, all nice and done and ready to go in the oven. Bake them babies up. because it's hot. Look at our first ones. They're all done. And they're so cute. Our little heart-shaped blueberry sausage muffins. Yeah. We're going to try them in just a minute. Oh, in the meantime. Okay, so I saw this comment in one of my last ones. I can't remember which one. Everything's running together, guys. Oh, my $5 meal challenge. And everybody was like, Emily, why don't you cook in your kitchen? Guys, I am in my kitchen. I'm there. I don't cook on my stove that often because my kitchen is a little awkward and there's not very much room to put a camera. So whatever I can cook on a hot plate will be cooked on a hot plate or prepared at my countertop because there's no room. Let your phone sitting on the little bitty tiny itsy bitsy tripod. That's the only thing that'll fit near my stove to record. Let it tip over because it's top heavy into a pot of boiling potato soup and it'll change you. So anything that can be made over here will. And it's still going to taste the same and it's still going to be good. So there's the answer to that question because I saw it like 45 times. Not that many, but enough that I was going to respond to it. Okay, anyway, let's let these cool so we can try them. Oh, okay. There they are. There's the middle. You gonna try one?
What?
Oh.
It's so hard.
I'm gonna need it.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
It's like eating a sausage biscuit with a jelly already in it.
Oh my gosh, it is. That's what it tastes like. It's a sausage biscuit with jelly. Oh, the girls are gonna like these.
Mm-hmm.
I want a quick grab and go. You can eat them cold or you can even pop them in the microwave for like 10 seconds.
Okay, we'll go.
Addie is so ready. She's going to try some of our blueberry sausage muffins. Chef's kiss. Yeah. See, aren't they so cute? Oh, she's going in for more. Good breakfast. Yeah.
That's all?
Yep, go for it. Pretty good. Okay. Do you like the muffin though? Oh my gosh, you're taking them all. It's blueberry muffin mix with sausage in it. So it's like a McMuffin with
Sausage.
blueberries. It's good. Thank you very much. You were a little worried, weren't you? Mm-hmm. Riley is a little nervous about breakfast foods because she hates eggs or anything to do with it. Does everybody give it a big thumbs up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kenny's got her mouth full, guys. You know it's good.
I love it.
Okay, guys. Breakfast number 2. These will be the easiest thing you have ever made. I have got our liquid eggs in a carton. I'm using these because eggs are so expensive, but I know you guys already know that. I just cannot. Like, there was no way I could make a $5 breakfast with a dozen eggs. Like, it's impossible. So I got the Egg Makers Great Value brand and used a little over half of a container. And I added maybe 1/4 of a cup of milk to stretch it a little further as well. Pretty basic with seasonings. We're going to just use some salt and pepper just to taste, and we're going to whisk it up. I've got our muffin tin ready to go, pre-greased, all ready to rock and roll. Whisk it up, and then we're going to get ready to pour everything in. Yeah. So let's go. Whisk that baby up. And then after we're all done, we are going to add our toppings. So make sure that you leave enough room at the top to add your toppings because these will rise. Just little muffin eggs is what we're making, and they're so good. Full of protein, really yummy. They heat up nicely the next day. I've been taking them to work, and they've been awesome in the microwave. I love them. Such a good breakfast on the go. Okay, yes, you go, girl. You didn't make a mess at all. I'm so proud of you. You made a little bit of a mess, but I'm so proud of you. We're good. And this is where our other half of the sausage is going to come. And we are going to put a little bit of sausage in each of our little egg mixtures just for some added extra protein. And we're just keeping it really basic. A lot of the times I do add some veggies or bacon bits, but for this purpose, of this video, of course, and just to keep it price friendly, we're just going to go in with basic toppings. I also have some cheddar cheese. Even with the cheddar cheese, it is still under my $5 mark because I'm not using this last little bit. They're ready to go in the oven after we get this little bit done. And here they are, $3.75 for about 20 minutes. They're good to go. Our little eggies are done too. They got crispy with that cheese. Ooh, they smell good too. Let's try it down. Jackie Pooh!
Yeah.
You'll come try the eggs.
Yep.
How do you like your eggs?
I like them.
Oh, Lord. What are you putting on yours?
Sriracha.
Ooh, put a little bit on mine. Just not as much. Oh, wait. I'll just dip and get a little bit of yours.
Okay.
That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. I didn't get 2 spoons. We'll have to share.
Pretty good.
Ooh! I've always made these. These are so good. I love to eat them with salsa and sour cream. They're so good. Pretty good.
Oh, they're hot.
They're full of protein. All right. Breakfast number 3. I've never tried this before, and I was so excited when I saw it. You are going to need whatever your choice pack of cinnamon rolls is. They were sold out of great value because that's what your girl uses. And you are going to need some frozen sausage links. I guess you could use patties if you really wanted to, but it works better with links. We are going to cut every single one of their cinnamon rolls into 2 pieces. I'm sure you could probably cut them into 4s to stretch it a little bit more if you wanted to. I just wasn't sure. This is what the recipe said, so I just went for it, but I'm sure you could stretch it further. Oop, I broke it. And guys, overlook my fingernails or anything because I had a blue ink pen explode on me at work and I am stained. My fingernails are stained. My hands are stained. Y'all know how clumsy I am. So just ignore if you see anything. No, you didn't. But you're going to take your little halves of your cinnamon rolls and you are just going to wrap them around your little frozen sausage like a pig in the blanket, guys. These are breakfast pigs in a blanket. And I had them on my little bacon sheet. And I actually ended up throwing them into an iron skillet to bake them. Just bake them until they're nice and pretty and golden. I think I had the oven at like maybe 350. And then you're going to do the best part of all. You are going to put that icing on top. Just dollop it all over. And it is going to be so good. It's going to get melty. It's going to get gooey. The bottom of your little pigs in a blanket are going to have icing and it's just going to be delicious. I don't know how you can go wrong with these. They were so yummy, guys. And look, all pretty. Icing is melting. It's so yummy. Are you ready to try your little breakfast piggy in a blanket?
Ready. Breakfast is the best thing to eat.
Are they good?
Oh, good.
Are they good? I mean, how can you go wrong with a cinnamon roll and icing and sausage?
Yeah, I try to eat all of them.
It looks so pretty.
Oh, really good.
What's up? Is it a chef's kiss or not a chef's kiss? Oh my gosh, that's so good. Why haven't we done this before?
I don't know. They're great.
You all have to make these. They're so good. They're probably not good for you, but whatever. Throw caution to the wind. And clog your arteries. I don't know. They're really good though. I'd do it again. All right, breakfast number 4. We are going to do a French toast bake. And this probably took the least amount of prep time, but it did have to bake the longest. It baked about 45 minutes total, guys, but still prep time super easy. And then you just sit it in the oven and forget about it for 45 minutes to an hour. I think on 375. So yes, get your little dollar loaf of French bread from Walmart and rip that baby up and put it into a pre-greased casserole dish. I've already got some of my stuff mixed up and then I realized it was not enough room. So I did the rest of my carton of eggs, which was a little less than half, 2 cups of milk, a little bit of vanilla 3/4 of a cup of sugar is what the recipe I followed calls for. A pinch of salt, which you just saw me do. And then really your preference of amount of cinnamon. I did a little bit on the hefty side, and man, was it good. So really, if you like a little bit, if you like a lot, if you don't like any at all, just what you guys want to do. It's your kitchen, your rules, baby. And a little bit, I had already put in a little bit of vanilla in it, but I decided to add just a dash extra. Whisk that baby up. I hate whisking cinnamon, guys. It takes so long for it to get incorporated, and you have to beat that sucker in there. So whisk that cinnamon up like your life depends on it, because that's the only way it's going to incorporate into that mixture of eggs and milk. A lot of people use heavy cream as well. I didn't have any on hand, and again, for the purposes of this video and keeping it cost friendly, we left it out. And you know what? It was perfectly fine. Side note, you might want a little bit of a bigger casserole dish than I used because it rose, and your girl didn't realize that. But honestly, it was fine. I did have some blueberries that I had canned last year just in a simple syrup, and I added them in there too just to make it fruity, and it turned out super good too. We're just going to pour that mixture all over, make sure every last piece of bread is soaked. Go ahead and just kind of poke it in so you can get those blueberries in there too. Mix it around. Make sure everything is covered. Of course, we don't want no little piece of bread left out. And after you have thoroughly mixed it, got everything worked in there, you're going to get ready and put that baby in the oven. Here is one last shot of her before she goes in. Ah, look at my French toast bake. It's so pretty. It grew a lot. And also, my blueberries look like raisins, but that's fine. We're going to try it too while it's hot. I cooked this thing. This is the longest thing. It took 5 minutes of prep and like 45 minutes to cook. She is hot. I think I've cooled it down though. That is good. I've never made French toast bake before, or French toast. That's good. Jake went too fast. He already tried his bite. He totally pulled a Kenny and went too quick for the camera.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Is it pretty good? Guess how much it costs to make?
$3.50.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah. Pretty much. Good guess. You took away the excitement. Should have guessed high. You should have said like $30.
I don't know. $12.
$3.50.
What?
Wow.
Wow. That's pretty good.
That's it. That's all for this video. So we made 4 breakfasts, and they were all under $5. That was a good deal. They will all feed my whole family. They might feed all yours. I don't know how many people you guys got in your family, but we did it, and they all took like way less than 20 minutes prep. The longest time cook was our French toast bake that took 10 years. Just kidding. It took 45 minutes. But it was really good. And I do it again. And we tried a new step. And it was delicious.
It's pretty good. How much was it? Like
Everything.
$40?
No, my gosh. Less than 20.
What?
He's learning. Dramatic effect. Anyway. Okay. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. And you put a side-eye me. Anyway. I love you guys. Say hi to the people.
Hi to the people.
We'll see you next time. I don't know what we're going to do next, but it'll be fun too. Okay, embrace the chaos and remember it's fun. Bye.